Hello, so how are you? I'm looking right here to my CV, and the layoff period have been not ended yet. So I was editing my CV, and I got the idea of posting a lot of pictures that I was able to do when I was working. So I've worked in an open world game as game developer, foliage artist, optimization, and also landscape. I don't know if have some artists just for landscape, but I was the environment artist. So my task was from foliage, terrain, optimization of the whole world because we are doing an open world. So yeah, I have the NDA, so I can't talk much about the project itself. However, the technique that I've done right there is public, and I will create some tutorials and explanations about how everything works right there. So I'm planning in do playlist in the YouTube totally for free in 4K resolution, 60 frames. My PC right here has a RTX 4090. I got the Ryzen 9 also, so my PC is great. And I will record everything and send in the YouTube for free. I think this will be a great tutorial because since I've am the environment artist and I've worked in a game studio, the amount of experience that you get is huge because let me explain to you right here some topics. So I was the environment artist, the foliage artist. So I've made the word machine terrains. I've made speed tree foliage like big trees, small trees, grass, small plants. And I don't know if you are my subscriber or not, but in the Unreal Engine 4, I've made the uh, some fix, and this fix was from imposters. So this was very optimized mesh. So yeah, that's why I got a job in a game studio also. But then we made a lot of different things like hierarchical level of details, known as H-lots. So if you are very far away from a city in your game or a mountain with rocks itself, if you're very far away, they will be represented in the game, not will be callout. Callout is like you notice rendering. However, with H-lots, we can represent that mountain with rocks or that city or that hotspot. And like in the Fortnite, when you can jump from the airplane and you see all the island, this is all H-lots. So it's a very simplified mesh in the far distance looks like is loaded, but it's not. Also, I can teach to you about the imposters again, or billboards. Billboards is just a plane, and I will show to you some examples in the next video. Imposters also is more complex. It looks like a nanite from very far distance. Also, I've worked in the landscape, so I've scoped, I've added roads, and searched for a lot of ways to optimize the mesh and the terrain for mobile. So I've made the landscape proxies, I've sculpting, I've painting, and when you are painting, this can have a lot of problems in performance also, and I will create some videos dedicated from it. And I've worked in optimization in general areas of open worlds. Um, was a lot of things in the materials, in the particles, in the spawners, AI. Um, was a lot of things. It's like Small things made like cities, buildings, small villages, and they send to me, and I add it in this open world itself. All right, open world is like a massive, gigantic terrain, and I will in the next video you will have an idea of it. But think in open world like Grand Theft Auto 5 or Red Dead Redemption 2 is like this big words, you know. I also work in the source control. However, I don't know if this will be easy to do in the Unreal Engine without a server. And yeah, a lot of things to discuss. I will discuss like culling, like level streaming, word composition, levels, how you can separate the things, how you can generate a forest in your open world without lagging. So the main goal of this playlist is you generate your own open world and it will be very optimized. So not you need to have a loading screen to a new area or something like this. The game itself, the game engine will deal with the load and unload of the levels based in the distance, and you will understand everything about optimization in the Unreal Engine 4. I will use first the Unreal Engine 4 because it's more compatible with a large game engines, different like proprietary game engines. And it's because Unreal Engine 5 is like they have their own global illumination, their own mesh. So they use nanite, they use a dynamic level streaming. So this is features of Unreal Engine 5. Okay, so different game engines has the normal LOD transition, the normal HLOT, the normal landscape proxies. But in the engine, in the Unreal Engine, we have a lot of tools, and I will showcase to you how we can create open world. But first, we're gonna use a great example of open world. And even if your computer can't open the project itself, if you follow along with the video tutorials that I will record, you will understand how open worlds need to be done using the Unreal Engine. I decided to do this because in the YouTube you have a lot of tutorials. However, if you want to combine one tutorial with another tutorial, it will be a nightmare. So I want to create this like a course. I don't know. I will call this as playlist in the YouTube, but then it will be great. I expecting to have a lot of new subscribers, and I hope to share more environments with you soon. And I think that's it. It will be amazing, and I think tomorrow, 21 of August, I will post the first video. So this right here is just to you understand what we're gonna do and what you're gonna learn. But in next video, I will open one example project and show to you the word itself, and then we will start to installing the engine, installing that project, and editing. So it will be great, these tutorials. I am very glad to be back in the YouTube. So I hope we monetize this soon. So please give a like, subscribe, comment what you're expecting to see in these video tutorials, and I will elaborate some video to you. Okay, so that's it. Thank you so much, and bye bye. See you soon.